A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to this evening. It's Real Madrid up against Benfica.
Well, thanks, Derek. The scene is set for a really good game tonight. We've got a great atmosphere inside this stadium. Let's hope the players perform.
And the match is underway. And the starting players for Real Madrid.
Well, if the players at the side of the diamond don't tuck in when they lose possession and the number 10 doesn't recover, the holding midfield player could be in for a really difficult game today.
Determined defending. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
Well, the two central midfield players need to have a different skill set. The holding midfield player has to be good defensively, whereas the player at the top of the diamond has to be expansive with his passing and be the team's creative spark.
Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Corner given. Who can they pick out? And the post denied him. Danger still on. Good weight on that pass. Is this the moment? And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes. Well, here it is again, and quite clearly it didn't cross the line. Mind you, it was very close.
Over it comes. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, the travelling fans will be hoping their heroes can replicate their recent performances. They've certainly been the surprise package in this group, punching well above their weight.
Well, they've been excellent so far. They've worked hard, they've been organised, and they've played some great football. But they just have to keep it going now.
Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. And still dangerous. That's a good-looking ball. The cross is on. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, no problems defensively. Long way out this. Oh, great block. Sunset. James Maddison. You can sense the threat is there. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's a sign of a well-organised defence. Whistle now. Benfica regaining possession. Well, if you're looking for a player to take any game by the scruff of the neck, look no further than Vinicius Junior, top quality. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play.
Oh, Stuart, they must score! Sunset. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Whistle now. Gutierrez. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. That is how to apply the pressure. He has time to play it over. That'll be a Benfica ball. That's useful play. Very quick thinking there. Rennes. Madison with it. Real losing possession. Valverde. Can they get in behind them? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Let's see about the delivery. And the danger is averted. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Vinicius Junior. Can he do it? Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
And he clears it out of harm's way. And he keeps going. Might be a chance here. And it has gone a-begging. Good heavens.
Well, that should have been the equaliser. A golden opportunity wasted there.
Eder Militao. Shaw. Here's Luke Shaw. And credit due, a good intervention. James Maddison. Teammates available. And Benfica come away with it. So here we are, moving close to half-time, and the visitors with work to do, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Well, no stopping him. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And the keeper had to concentrate to the full under duress. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Really determined play to hang on to it. Can he find the right pass? Well, let's see about the cross. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And that is that, half-time here in the Spanish capital. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Corner given. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection. Well, back underway. Valverde. Can they get in behind them? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Here's Little now. Can they find a gap in the defence? And it's opening up. Great defending. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, that is a superb save. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. And in the end, no damage done. Valverde is with Vinicius Junior. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Valverde. And return to Valverde. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Managed to get it out of there. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's in! And it goes down as an own goal by the keeper. Little. Really have to get it spot on to finish from there. And it was miles off target.
Well, maybe not the right choice there. That's a poor effort.
Rensk. Well, a good tackle. Bradley. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Good work from Benfica to win the ball back. How can he take them on and beat them? It might be. And a decent save. Full credit. Valverde is with Vinicius Junior. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's been ruled offside. Well, spot on with that challenge. James Maddison. Good-looking sequence. Oh, chance perhaps. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Well, a short corner here. Full credit. Wonderful stop. And take it away. Maddison. Now with Valverde. Oh, that's a fine save. Let's see about the delivery. Struggling to get it away. Vinicius Junior. And a very good challenge. 20 minutes remaining. And teammates around him. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Valverde. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? Oh, big opportunity. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. The challenge that was required. it's a quality pass. Good physical play. Determined defending. Breaking at pace. Throw in here for Ben. The cameras are fixed to one man in a rich vein of form and #1 in the scoring charts. Can he do it again today? Live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And gearing up for this pulsating Liga Portugal match. It's Benfica, and they take on Chaves.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Making progress. Aaron's got in the way of it. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
Well, they're going to play with a slightly withdrawn centre-forward who will look to find space behind the opposition's midfield. But it's important he doesn't drop too deep, otherwise his partner will get isolated.
Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Well, the numbers really speak for themselves, and the home side boasting the best defensive record in the league. They're going to be very hard to break down, you just feel.
Well, they've been so solid at the back, whether it's in front of their own fans or away from home. I think it comes down to communication. They're just so well drilled and organised. Hopefully for the neutrals, they do concede the first one today.
Could be dangerous, and he could cash in. A goal in the early stages, precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, but should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And he read it well defensively. And quite simply, wide of the target. Given away by Benfica. Max Aarons. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Can he put it in? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and he does well to read the flight of the ball, to be fair. Almost just cushions it beyond the goalkeeper, and that seemed to catch him off guard. A really good, controlled finish.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Now, what can they do from here? And teammates around him. Might be a chance to break. Good distribution. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Mason. Not smooth in possession. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Gutierrez. Little. Options in the middle. And whipped into the box. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Wilson. Giving it a real go in the wide area. Aarons. He's beaten his man. Really good build-up, but no end product. Nice looking pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Here's Little now. Well, he's certainly not alone. But they dealt with the threat posed. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Little now. Cleared away. He could pick out a teammate. Determined defending. Pass lacking precision, too strong. Mason. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Foiling his opponent completely. He's protecting it effectively. Could cross it in here. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Gutierrez. Can they hit on the break? Oh, tremendous vision. All in all, a broken counter-attack. And over the byline, goal kick coming up. Mason. Now, let's see what they can do here. What a block! Able to skip past his man. It's there for him. A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. Eriksson. Gutierrez. Here's Little now. That's a good ball. Textbook defending inside the box. Mason. On to Molina. And so it is. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how this second half pans out. And support available. Oh, did so well to deny him. And they will make the change now. He's driven in the corner. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Oh, he's put it just a fraction wide of the post. That's a good-looking shot. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And the flag has gone up, offside. Time for a change then. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Opportunity here. Can they stop it going in? And holding on to it at the second time of asking. And room now out on the wing. Dangerous ball. And he's clear as lines. He read the situation defensively and did his job.
Well, as the stats confirm, Benfica have been the more dominant team over the last 15 minutes and have been pressing to extend their...
Stuart, they've got to score! Determined defending. And quick thinking defensively. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. He's in with a chance. Terrific save. An effective challenge. Plenty of support here. Wilson with it. Making sure it didn't get past him. Counter-attacking chance. They need to get bodies back. Well, it petered out. He's got to kick it away. Oh, a goal! It's gone in! The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that ever again.
Well, here we can see it again, and it doesn't get any better, does it? That's just sloppy from the goalkeeper. That's a terrible goal to give away. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this. Match now, 3-1 it is. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Oh, in with a chance! And it has gone a-begging. It was there for him.
Well, it was a massive chance and a real waste. That should have been a goal, no doubt about that.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Fine cross into the middle. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. "20 minutes to go in this one. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Good distribution. And they deal with the threat this time. Aaron's. Unable to keep the ball. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Aaron's. Superbly read and executed. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Big opportunity. Oh, disappointing clearance. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Taking care of business defensively here. A really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Well, it's a good save at just the right time, but they have to get the ball forward quickly here.
You're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. Michal Tomic. Oh, no let up, plenty of pressure. Aarons. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. But they dealt with the threat posed. Now, let's see what they can do here. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Might be a chance to break. Oh, nice ball. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And time for the change now. And he's fired over the corner. Still not clear. Not a time for cool heads. So almost at full time, and the home side on course to eke out a narrow win. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, what a
wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. Well, the corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Oh, cleared away. Superb defending. Massive credit. Dahl. And Little. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And a significant block following that cross. Little. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest.
Could be dangerous, and he could cash in. Welcome on a wet night for all concerned. It's been raining cats and dogs here. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from the Liga Portugal. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And blocked there. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
Well, on paper it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me it's more likely to be a split midfield, with three supporting the front man and two sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Oh, but they've lost it now. Oh, breezing past him. Electing to shoot. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season. Highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Well, what a great title race this looks like being. Yes, there's a long way to go, but it's difficult to split these teams at the moment. Let's hope I'm right.
Brownhill. Plenty of support here. Ake. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Magnificent defending. Effective piece of pressing. Sørensen. Brownhill. Ake. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, we usually focus on the goal scorers, don't we, Derek? But he deserved the credit for his performances this year. As the stats confirm, his creativity has been second to none, and I'm sure we'll see him make another couple of chances today.
And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. And intercepts again. So for Benfica, it really was a fine performance and a magnificent result in the last game against Chaves. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, in a very tight game, they certainly deserved their victory. I think they have to be favourites for the 3 points again today. They have far too much quality in their squad.
It's with Fofana. And passing it through. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Josh Brownhill. Determined defending. Josh Brownhill. Takes it on! I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. Oh, he's put it just a fraction wide of the post. Gutierrez. Oh, tremendous vision. And you need your defender to take charge. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Fofana. Very quick thinking there. Now, who can he play it to? Opportunity it is. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Benfica losing possession here. Sesson. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Oh, surely! And ready to strike. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Fofana with it. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Little now. Sesson. Promising sequence. A gift for any goalkeeper. Little. Clean challenge. Cardoso. Sesson. Nicely timed tackle. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Can they convert? And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. It's with Fofana. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. And with that... So back underway here into the second half. Benfica have lost it. Options in the centre. And the flag has gone up, offside. And time for the change now. And Little. Real chance. Well, I must say, I wondered if that was going to be the hat-trick.
Well, it's surely coming, his hat-trick. He's looking so sharp here.
Sørensen. Ake. Josh Brownhill. And it might be a goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. And the referee blows for a foul. Well, sadly, you've got to say, it all went horribly wrong for him.
Well, he backed his technique. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it let him down badly. That's a poor effort.
Sørensen. Brownhill. Can he finish? And dive in to thwart him. Here it is now, a substitution. Delivering it. Good bit of defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And out of play it goes. Throw in coming up here. Jota Gonçalves. Already closing him down here. Josh Brownhill. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. This is looking threatening. And thwarted there, following the cross. Avse. Brownhill. Now, options are plenty. Well, disappointing end to the move. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Defenders need to cover. Can he finish this? Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve.
Well, here it is again, and credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. He's got to have that near post covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. And snuffing out the danger. Sørensen. Had no interest in losing possession. Ake. Has eyes for goal. Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Oh, superb save! Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Well, the keeper won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way. Very alertly winning back possession. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And little. Here's Renato Sanchez. And he has options available. And threading it through. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Gonçalves. Abdul Mumin. Sørensen. Going well. He's got to score! And there it is, a goal. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And this should be a fascinating confrontation from the group stage of the UEFA Champions League. It's Benfica, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, this should be a good one, Derek. These European nights are always special under the floodlights. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And so the battle commences. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
Well, they're playing with two strikers. One will look to stretch the pitch by making forward runs. The other will look to get on the ball and make things happen. But it's still important that they work as a pair.
He stopped them in their tracks. And out for what will be a Benfica throw. Little. Nicely timed tackle. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
Teammates available. The verdict is offside here. James Maddison. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And that's gone out of play for a Benfica throw. Dahl. Little now. Good looking pass. It did look on for them, but not to be. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Could cross it in here. High quality defending. This looks promising. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Sunset. Valverde. And back to Valverde. Useful looking position, you've got to say. But the danger averted for now. Sunset. Vinicius Junior. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Vinicius. He has teammates around him. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal. Well, he has to get his team playing again. This isn't going to plan.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Federico Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. Well, the flag was up in good time, bringing that move to an end.
Well, he's just got to be more patient there. He's gone too early.
Very quick thinking there. Dahl. Vinicius Junior. Oh, managing to beat him. Could be. And it's in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level. Here's Little now. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Benfica struggling to hang on to the ball. Vinicius Junior. Madison. A real opening now. Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
Really inventive stuff from Real here. It needs an accurate cross. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And danger still. Closing down well. Shaping to shoot. Can he do it? Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say, this is a very good volley. His technique is absolutely perfect.
Intercepted effortlessly. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Incisive pass. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Played over. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And clearing his lines. Opportunity. Oh, keeper dealt with it. And thumped away. Valverde. And the danger is averted. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And this confrontation is underway. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Really nice ball. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. Oh, he's lost possession. A chance to whip it in. Could be. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Little. Read it superbly to take back possession. Divine Rennes. Space for Real out wide. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Now let us point you in the direction of Champions League group stage action coming up. He's in position. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
Courtois. Nice weight on the pass. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Well, Benfica have it back now. Renato Sanchez. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And a long way out. Well, giving it a go in a bid to haul them back into this one.
Well, they're knocking at the door here, but they need to score soon.
Effective press. Eder Militao. Rennes. Vinicius Junior. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. And holding it up nicely. Sunset. On to Madison. Textbook defending inside the box. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. A chance to eat into their lead. Well, not to be, and they need to get going in an attacking sense here.
Well, in their position, this sort of chance needs to be taken.
Good high press. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Sunset. Vinicius Junior. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Shaw. Could be. And a goal this time. Applying the finish. finishing touch. The man of the moment, the competition's top marksman. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you this European Championship qualifier. It's Portugal up against Norway.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And the match begins. Here's how Norway will begin the game.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, so they will be very compact out of possession. But they'll need to break forward quickly when they win the ball back. And key to that will be the wide players. This should be a really interesting game.
And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever. Little now. And a failure to keep the ball on Portugal's part. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. That is how to keep it out of the net. Determined defending. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's a player full of confidence at the moment. What a hat-trick it was in the last match. Every time the ball came to me, he looked really threatening. His finishing was excellent. He's certainly going to be a marked man today.
Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. It's a neat move. Defending really well. Chance to cross. Very timely interception. Holland. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And he takes it on, and putting his body on the line, cutting it back, just can't get it past them. And the referee says corner kick. And the short option preferred. Oh, great defending. Here's Little now. Portugal looking dangerous. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, in truth, it could have been more challenging for the goalkeeper. Holland. No space for them here. He's trying to create something. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Dalot. Nicely cut out. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Martin Ødegaard. A very effective challenge put in. Well, it could be on for him here. Going for the chip. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding.
Well, it takes a lot of skill to get that right, and he's certainly got that. It's a brilliant bit of technique. What a good goal. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And a tidy challenge. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. Christopher Ayer. They've given it away. Superb block. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. And over the touchline for what will be a Norway throw. Really fine play to keep possession. Just the clearance that was called for. Ramos. On the ball, Rafael Leao. And there to intervene. Now, who can he play it to? Haaland. He takes aim. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. All hands on deck. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
And great work to confuse the defender. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Options in the middle. Haaland. Oh, this looks useful. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. Rafael Leao. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Dangerous ball. It comes to absolutely nothing. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. And so it is. So back underway here into the second half. And passing it through and darting through. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Little. Dalot. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, Portugal with the ball again. Ruben Neves. Little. Gonzalo Ramos. It's with Ruben Neves. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Nice weight on the pass. Could be in here. Can they slot it home? And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Leo Østigård. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Can he take the chance? And keeping it out. Haaland. Martin Ødegaard. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. So making the substitution now. 30 minutes to go then. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Diogo Dalot in a decent position now. Now looking dangerous here. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And the cross goes in. He can't hold on to it. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. Rafael Leao. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. It did look on for them, but not to be. Julian Riasson. On to Haaland. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Christopher Ayer. Haaland. Still could be dangerous. On a time for composure on the ball.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Good run, very much in control of the situation. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Into the final 20 minutes. And will it be the leveller? And the keeper really reacts it brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And time for the change now. And Portugal struggling to keep the ball. Leo Østigård. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. And he takes it away. Great ball over the top. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
Well, not giving him any breathing room. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Riasson. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Fine work from Portugal to win back possession. How can they find a late leveller? And a good-looking ball. And simply couldn't beat the first defender. Ayer. Leo Østigård.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
And a struggle for Norway to keep possession. Well, approaching full time, and this is wearing the look of mission impossible for the home side, Stuart.
Well, it's been close, but I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game. They've just not created enough clear-cut chances. There's still time, though. They just need to get the ball into the danger area.
Oh, that's a really good pass. Well, he had just gone beyond the last defender, Stuart.
Well, that's a real shame because the through ball is really well weighted, but he just took too long to play it.
And offside here. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. Gonzalo Inacio. Well, getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. The final whistle, and it's gone the wrong way. The cameras are fixed to one man. He makes goal scoring look easy, as evidenced by his recent record. This is EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And very excited to be bringing you this European Championship qualifier. It's Poland up against Portugal.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
A look at the starting lineup for Poland.
Well, in this shape, unless their wing-backs play further forward, there won't be any width in their attacks, which then puts a lot of pressure on the strikers to provide the goal threat.
Here's how it looks for Portugal.
Well, it's a defensive lineup, that's for sure. But their wing-backs and at least one of their midfield players will need to break forward when they regain possession, just to give them a threat going forward.
Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Great defending here. Denied once more. Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And there's the delivery. Clearance left a bit to be desired. And Poland come away with it. Superb looking pass. Could cross it in here. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Matty Cash. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. He has teammates around him. Oh, he saved it well. Just wanted to get it out of there. Chance to cross. Intercepting it intelligently. This is looking threatening. Using his physical strength to shield it. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Kowalczyk. Łęgowski. And slipped through beautifully. A good and fair challenge. Minge. Here's Little now. Getting forward. Miles from goal. Not too much elevation in terms of the shot. Nikola Zalewski. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So the ball is running again at 1-1. Gonzalo Ramos. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Little now. And successfully cut out. Illegal play and hence a free kick. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Promising pass. Ramos. And threading it through. Sound piece of defending. Well, that ball looks promising. It comes to nothing in the end. It's a promising move from Portugal. Here's Little now. Ramos. Crossing possibilities. And never quite had the header on the target. Clean challenge. Little. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Has eyes for goal! The crossbar got in the way. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Really good build-up, but no end product. Ruben Neves. Here's Little now. Failure to keep the ball by Portugal. Kowalczyk. Węgowski. And space here on the flank. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Little now. It is a decent-looking attack here. Shaping to shoot. Oh, he saved it well. Played over. Not the best clearance. Takes the shot. Well, just centimetres away. Narrowly wide.
Yeah, but the goalkeeper had it covered, no doubt about that. I think he would have saved it.
Mateusz Łęgowski. And Cash with it. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. The fans are shouting, shoot! Well, no way through. Little. Good weight on that pass. Can he play it in? Neves. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Well, in position to make it a brace, but not to be.
Well, he's certainly been a threat in this game. He's looked so lively.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Moving it forward. And he takes it on! Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And the substitution will occur now. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it.
Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? They've had good chances at both ends. The game is being played with great intensity, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
Really good interception. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Madanovsky. Gonzalo Ramos. And Poland regaining possession. Madanovsky. Here's Matty Cash. Can they create something from here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. How about the cross? Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Here's Little now. Leal. Well, they keep passing away. A glorious chance. Zalewski. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. The delivery. Cleared away comprehensively. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Sebastian Szymanski. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Madanovsky. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Just 10 minutes to go. Nikola Zalewski. Mateusz Łęgowski. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. Well, relying on the goalkeeper, and my goodness, he produced the goods.
Yeah, great save at such a vital moment.
No one able to do any damage with it. And saved by the keeper. Well, this forthcoming corner might just do it. Could be their last chance to hit the front in the dying moments. And Poland with the ball once more. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Wasn't a great piece of passing. Szymański.
Well, the hosts have dominated the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes. But if there is to be a winner in this, you sense it's starting to become a matter of now or never. Not going to get too many more chances now.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Little now. All even, but will it stay that way? Can he put them in front? Huge block. And they will make the change now. Playing it in. Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. And the referee blows for full time.